Alright guys, this is a review I've been meaning to do for quite a while. This HELINOX Chair 1 is the chair I've been carrying with me camping for over 5 or 6 years now. I like it. I'll tell you everything I like about it and a few things that could be improved. But I bet this has happened to you. You go on a 3-day camping trip like I just did a few months back or a month ago, and then you come back and you're like, I need to buy something. That explains this, why I upgraded to this Sunset Edition, and I want to show you this chair, what I like about it, what I really like about it, and the 1 or 2 things you might not. So if you were like me and a bit of a gearhead and you want to get a closer look at this, let's zoom in and take a look. First thing you need to know right away about this Chair 1 is that you need to solve this problem somehow. If you try to sit on this as low as it is to the ground in any ground that's not as hard as a rock like this, because we haven't had rain for 3 weeks, it's going to sink right in. You can solve that in different ways. Tennis balls is an easy way. I've considered switching to smaller plastic balls. You can put some kind of liner down, but that's a solvable problem. You do need to fix that though on these chairs, and that's worth knowing. The other thing to be aware of with these chairs is because they're so lightweight, specs are online, you guys can check that out. You are quite low to the ground in these lightweight chairs, and that can take some getting used to. And if you are getting older and it's hard to get up, as it's starting to get with me, with my knees, switching to the Sunset Edition might not be so bad. Both of these chairs are high quality. They're anodized aluminum poles, all one piece, tied together by those shock cord. You essentially get 2 pieces with the kit. You get the actual seat, which is ripstop nylon of some kind. It doesn't make that horrible potato chip bad sound that some of those do. It has plenty of room to breathe. The one thing I wish they wouldn't have done is chosen black for this, because it absorbs more photons. It tends to radiate off more heat. I'd like to see different colors in this. But besides that, these are the same chair, just different concept, right? This is a lot bigger, and you can see I got it tricked out. I got the cup holder on this one. It pops up in here so that you can easily remove this if you want. You take this off, you slip that out, but it's nice. It will not fit a Nalgene bottle though. That's important for those of you who carry that. And I got the rockers on it. I got these because I actually do like to rock a little bit when I sit. Works perfect on a hard surface, a little less perfect on an uneven surface. You can see here, not quite perfect. They don't snap in there quite as good as I would like, but they're quite good. Came with its own bag, and I've been sitting in this when I talk to my buddy and my brother on the weekend, and I really like this feature. Let me show you this. So I didn't think I would actually use this, but I gave it a try. It comes with a flap right there, and you can just take your coat or any clothing and just stuff it back there at any depth you like. Tighten it up, loosen it up as much as you like. And it actually gives you a place to sort of lean back, and your neck goes right in it. It's quite nice. You don't need to use it, but it is a nice little feature they have on this chair. The thing I really like about this one is now you're up at a normal height. It feels more natural to sit in this chair. Now you pay for that because it comes in a heavier, bigger package. But as I get older and I do more glamping trips or cabining trips than I do tent camping trips, this is the one for me now. I mean, I would pack this in even if it was going to be a couple of miles. You get more than a couple of miles, I'm going to switch back to the one that I can easily tie off on my pack. But this is the guy for me. I like all the features. There's really nothing I don't like about it other than the price. These things are expensive. The bags are a little bit tight, works fine with this, but if you're going to add the tennis balls, you're probably going to ditch that and go with a different bag. So there are a couple of things that you might not love on this chair that I want to point out. They don't bother me, but they might bother you. If you're a larger guy, these lightweight chairs tend to really squish you in, and that can get a little hot, even though they have the air pockets back here because this is black. The other thing, if you like armrests, these don't have it for obvious reasons. They're cutting weight. And that's one thing I don't love about this cup holder. I go back and forth. It sometimes will get in the way of letting your arm down. It also gives you a place to rest your arm, but you don't have that on this side. I tend to either rest my arms right here or just let them hang down or just set them in my lap. But 2 things to note. If you're bigger, these things squish you a little bit. No armrests. Other than that, man, I'm sold on this chair. I realize some of you want me to tell you whether or not I think this is worth the money, and I always just kind of say, like, if you have the money, then it's worth it. This is quality stuff. I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't quality, but like, this is a lot of money for a camping chair. Can you do the same with the one you get from Cabela's? Absolutely. Is it bigger and heavier and not as well made? Absolutely. How much? I don't know. You guys have to decide. That's why I show you this stuff up close. I like to spend money when I have it to spend on something that's quality made. I like engineering. I love to see how things are stitched together and how much care is put into that. That all costs money, a lot of money, stupid money in some cases, and in many cases it's not worth it. I also like cheap stuff. If you can get a cheap Chinese knockoff of this, I'm not gonna blame you. So you guys gotta figure that one out for yourself. Till next time, peace, see you on the next one. Take care and stay sane.